What's up, everybody? Damon and Marty here on the show floor at PAX. Marty just got to play Bloodborne again.
Again, I will play this game at every show for the rest of my life. Although they say it's coming early 2015, so I don't have very many shows left.
Well, there's TGS and
there's
New York
Comic Con and
PAX South.
Sure.
Anyway,
so many shows.
You were just telling me a moment ago that you were really impressed by the atmosphere in this game.
Yeah. So we talked at length about how Bloodborne is sort of the spiritual successor to Dark Souls, and how it feels like a slightly faster Dark Souls that has more of an emphasis on attacking instead of blocking. But to me, every time I see this game, it runs better. It's the same chunk of the game that you've seen of this like dark Gothic village, and you're making your way through, and there's crazy townsfolk. But it runs better, and just the atmosphere in the game, the little touches, the fact that this city felt lived in, but then it felt like something awful had happened. Everything's toppled over. Like there's mist rising from everywhere. There's this weird groups of people that are sort of like in this trance wandering through the town. It just has, I don't know, it has this sense of place that I love Dark Souls 2, but it didn't really have this like cohesive world. It was like, here's one thing, and then there's a swamp over here, and then here's the cave. Whereas this just felt like such an amazing city. And yeah, it's the same thing that we've been seeing for the last couple of shows. It just looks so good every time.
And here the public can get their hands on it.
And here the public, yeah, it's the first time that the U.S. public will be able to get their hands on Bloodborne. And I think people are going to dig it. I mean, everyone I've talked to so far, Souls fans are like, yep, this feels like Souls in the best possible way.
You're a Souls fan.
I'm a Souls fan. I'm a big Souls fan. And then even people like
Mr. Soul.
Oh, Mr. Soul, the Soul Patch. Don't call me the Soul Patch. Just don't do that.
Don't rock the Soul Patch.
Don't rock the Soul Patch. But then even people like Colin, who isn't a big Souls guy, is sort of a convert by this game. He likes the speed. And honestly, the game is incredible looking. We're getting to that point with next gen where I'm just like, all right, video games are getting a little too good looking. Freaking me out.
Let's dial it back.
Let's dial it back. Get them 8 bits back.
Did they tell you what percentage complete it is?
They did not tell me what percentage complete, but if it's coming out early, there's a rumor January, so what does that got to be like?
I don't know about that.
That's got to be like 95% complete, 90% complete.
January seems a little...
Maybe the game's just like 45 minutes long, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update,
Yeah,
Marty.
of course.
Stay tuned. So much more to come from PAX 2014 here at IGN.